Hi, welcome to the live stream. In case you don't know, my name's Jabeen. I'm a channel of Archangel, do clearings as well, and generally update you about what's going on energetically, in your lives and, within you. So he'll be tuning in to each one of you, and giving message according to that. So, yeah, I'm just going to let him come through now and speak through me. I would like you to know that there are many messages that I have, and I would like to confirm that it is important that each one of you are given what you need regularly in order to keep moving forwards. The reason I'm saying this is because I want you to understand that when you are given what you need, the right information, when your energy is clear, you automatically experience life as it is meant to be experienced. And it builds up your confidence that life is here to support you, to give you what you need. What I want you to know is that what we are offering through this channel is something that can, on a day to day basis, something that is practical and grounded, something that can hold you in your lives so that you can stay in the right frame of mind with the right information that will take you forwards. I want you to know that our purpose is not necessarily to give you everything that you need, but it is to help you to go deeper, to recognize what it is you do need, and then to attract it by being aware of what you need and staying in your higher purpose at the same time, going forwards with a sense that you are here to serve a function, and knowing that as you do this, your needs will automatically be considered and met. What I'm really trying to do is empower each one of you to be able to go forwards and have your own momentum in life that automatically brings everything to your doorstep, that automatically is able to transmit an energy that you are here to transmit, and also receive what you need, and then in this way keep growing. I would like you to know that when you are not feeling this, that is the right time to do deeper work on yourselves. But when you do feel it, it is good to keep going with it, because you will keep finding more and more of what you need in order to grow bigger on a soul level. What I want you to know is that the reason some of you have not been able to yet achieve this is that there have been deeper woundings within you that we have been working on consistently. We want you to know that when you are doing consistent inner work, you do keep going forwards. And when you stay grounded in this as your way of life, you will find that everything is always going to get better in your life. What I want you to know is that the information, the energy we give is here to support you on all these levels. It is here to really be there for you on an everyday basis. I would encourage you to listen to what I give you on a regular basis so you can stay grounded in the light, so you can keep in the same energy that you are in when you are hearing our words, bathing in our light. I want you to know that sometimes you are doubting your own ability to be in this light. And when you do, spending as much time as possible bathing in it through others is a really good way to make it a consistent part of you on all levels, whatever situation you are in. I also would like to share with you that our light facilitates you to connect to your own connection to Source. So, what we are doing is holding space so you can actually go deeper into your own being, connect more deeply with yourself, and then you are emanating this light of oneness in your everyday life. I also would like to share that some of the angels who are here are sometimes feeling that some of you here are not doing as much as you can in your everyday life to keep in a high vibration. Those of you who are not, I would like to remind you that it doesn't take a lot. Simply being in your own spirit and then seeing what you are guided to do is enough to facilitate your vibration to go higher. What I will say is don't ever be afraid of being in places where there is negativity, because when you are flowing with your spirit and when your vibration is high, you can manage this. But when you yourself are struggling, it is going to really take you down. What I'm trying to say is, as you keep your vibration high, you will be able to go to more places. You will be able to mix more with everyday people, so to speak. And through this, more doors open. Because what I see at the moment is that it is a case of bringing many types of people together to collaborate, to create bigger things. And what you will find is, with a high vibration, you will consistently be able to mix with people who are very different to you and make something between you very constructive happen. I would like you to know that at the moment, life is all about this. It is about holding yourself in your vibration and then going out into the world as and when you feel able to, and then having a community spirit, a feeling inside that you can be with anyone in a creative, constructive way. I am giving this information because it is most relevant at the moment. I would like you to know that it is through a communal effort for the consciousness of the planet to change, to go much higher, that it will happen. It is by many different types of people coming together in the spirit that things will change on a very grounded level on earth. It is by fully being open to other people's perspective, people who you do resonate with, that you are able to expand yourselves, become bigger beings, find common ground, and make changes happen. I would like you to know that this is a time where it is the people who will take over, in terms of people who are on the earth plane, who are living lives which are grounded down to earth. It is people who will take life into their own hands on all levels, who will let go of handing over their power to others and be fully in their own light and find solutions together. I would like you to know that through this, there will be something bigger that is made possible on earth, which is a system, a way of doing things where every single person is considered. And through this, there is going to be a gestation period on earth where everything is going to be rearranged, where people who have been left out will be included, where people who have been dismissed, ignored, seen as not right, will be brought back into the fold. This gestation period will last a while. It will last for several decades, in fact, where there will be a rearrangement on Earth, where people will be properly brought back in, where those who are seen as unhealable will be made well by others with the assistance of them. And finally, when everyone is included, there will be a new world that is born, where everyone is contributing and everyone is playing their part fully. But this will take a few decades, and so this time is all about healing. It is about coming together, listening to each other, hearing what each other has to say, helping each other to heal and become well, considering everybody's feelings, opinions, perspective, taking into account your own as well, bringing harmony, oneness, and finally making sure that through this there is a total feeling of inclusion in amongst everybody. You will learn more about this in the coming decades. There is a lot to learn about this. It is not about handing yourself over to others. It is not about listening to them over yourself. It starts with yourself. It starts with your own needs being met. It starts with you listening to yourself. It starts with you doing what feels good to you, building yourself up, making yourself heard. It is all about you going within, and it is certainly not about giving lip service to others. It is about something that is very grounded and real. All false community will fall away in the times ahead. When people have been deceived into believing there is community when there is not really, this will all be unmasked, and there will be a lot of disappointment and anger as well amongst people. There will be equal amounts of joy, but also an equal amount of negative feeling. People will notice ways they have been deceived, and they will start to rise up, feel angry for a while. I am saying all this because I want you to be prepared for this. For those of you who have already seen the truth of your lives, there will be joy, happiness, much more of all the good things in life that you have always wanted. But for those who have been hiding, there will be a lot of pain, disappointment, ill feeling towards others that will come up for some time, that will need to be healed over time. I want you to also know that those of you who are already well will flourish. You will have a lot to do, a lot of people who will benefit from your company. I also want you to know that for those of you who have been through a lot and worked through it already, you will be seen as the champions of the new world, the people that others come to for assistance. Because the more you have been through, the more you have been able to master, learn, and the more you have to share. I also would like to prepare you for something else, which is a tidal wave of chaos that is coming soon on Earth. A lot of people are going to start feeling very angry about deception that has been rife in the world. And what will happen is that there will be massive upheavals on many levels on Earth that will create chaos, and there will be a breakdown of services for a while, services that you have relied on, because where things have not been right, there needs to be something that breaks down first so that new things can happen. What I want you to know is that this breakdown will be temporary. So be prepared. Don't expect everything to run smoothly, but know that it is all happening for the greater good of all. I have a few more messages. There are many angels who are here, who are wanting to bring you information as quickly as possible through this channel. They want you to know that there is a lot of creativity in the world at the moment. There are many people who really are very creative, who are inspired by Source to create on behalf of others. These people will really have to step up even more than before, because they are going to be given a lot of creative inspiration by the Creator, so that there are facilities, there are places made available for all types of people to go in order to have their needs met, from places which are about health, healing, wellness, places where there is a lot of creativity, music, arts, all kinds of things. Because what the Creator is wanting at the moment is for people to be empowered and to be able to express themselves and have their needs met. And what is happening at the moment is the old world is breaking down. Facilities that have existed for a long time are going to dissolve away, and new things need to be in place for people. Places where people can express themselves, places where people are able to entertain others, places where people can have their needs met when it comes to health, healing, mental health, emotional health. It is important for those who are inspired to rise up and create what they are inspired to do with the right help. Some of you who are hearing this are going to be the ones who create on behalf of others, and I want you to be prepared for this. I would also like you to know that whatever your role is, you will notice that you feel happy doing it. Whether your role is bigger or smaller doesn't really matter, but if it is right for you, it will bring you happiness. I want to share with you that the week ahead will be similar to the one just gone. A week where there is a lot of energy to go within, but also energy to be outside and be with people. It is still a bit of both, a time for purging, but also merging. And through this, you have your needs met on every level. I also would like to share with you that real wisdom is not born simply of experience, but it is born from inner reflection, through healing, through actually changing something inside. Wisdom is something that is created over time through the alchemy of energy and matter. When something deeply transforms inside, it becomes wisdom. But before that time, it simply becomes something that is a conditioned response to life, such as where you have been harmed in a certain area. You are then having a conditioned response when you are put in the same situation again, where you tend to respond in a defensive way to protect yourself, or you simply are closing down completely and going into a numb state. This is one example. Whereas when you are transforming the energy of what you have experienced, going into the light and transforming it fully, whatever you have been through becomes wisdom. It becomes something that you really can use on a practical level, where you no longer have to defend yourself or simply close down, where you'd have another response that becomes available to you, which is healing both for yourself and other people, where there are no longer victims, perpetrators, where it is all about oneness, creating oneness and healing and greater love. I want all of you to know this because this is what you are all trying to do at the moment. Get to this place. I have no more messages, but I would like to say that whatever you do this week, remember to make sure it is what you want to be doing. That is all. Yeah, so thank you for listening, and yeah, have a lovely week ahead. And please share this with other people who you feel may benefit from it. And yeah, lots of love to all of you.